To grow.
He's an incredible offensive and defensive rebounder, Ernie. One of the hardest box-out assignments in the league since Dennis Rodman.
You know what, though? Last year he started taking some shots.
The Bulls play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it live for you right here from Chicago. Welcome to our 2K sports broadcast of the NBA on a Monday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. And, of course, Tobias Harris. With him gone, we'll see how they get along.
Well, as fans, as teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all he brings to the table. But I like what the trade does for him, and I bet it helps them right off the bat. I mean, it also is going to help them long term.
Well, you know, we'll see, because you don't make a change this drastic without having a period of adjustment. So you may be right. We'll see how long it takes and whether this new-look roster can gel.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Jackson and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Bargnani is out there with Rudy Gay, and it's Drummond in at the 5. And the shot is good.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Stan Van Gundy.
One player he doesn't want to overlook is Pau Gasol. He said Pau has that hook shot that is nearly impossible to guard, and that most of their defense on Pau will be centered around denying him the ball and forcing him to catch it away from the basket. We'll see if they can execute that plan, guys.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Here's Gay, following the basket by Freak. On baseline, Gay can't get it to go. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Dishes it to Freak. Offline with his 3. For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Gay against Butler. Gay can't hit.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Butler kicks to Freak. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. For the Pistons, it's been a slow start here. It's a 5-point game. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
And that was one that just got out of control for them. And when the lead got big, it almost seemed as if they just mailed it in.
Yeah, it appeared to me as well that they kind of gave in. And I understand it's hard to try to come back, but you've got to show more fight than they did.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Now, here's Chalmers. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
And he also was a table setter in that game, Kevin. Just an amazing job with his passing. Just a joy to watch that.
Here's Drummond following the basket by Freak. The baseline J. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And it's Chicago scoring again.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Jackson. He's coming off a 13-point game against Memphis.
And how about the extraordinary display of his passing in that game? He was making all the right decisions and had their offense humming.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Caldwell Pope. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Caldwell Pope's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. From 11 feet away. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Chalmers. 10 points for Freak.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar. That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Down low. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Andre Bargnani picks one up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
So for the Bulls, Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Gasol. Iritic comes in for McDermott, and Derrick Rose is subbed in for Mario Chalmers. Now here's Sessions. Last game he had 12. Johnson in the corner. From downtown, that falls. Great assist by Ramon Sessions. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there. Noah the screen. Rose dishes to Freak. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Bazili inside, working on Noah. And the shot is good.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Noah with a screen on Johnson. Knocks it loose, and Mozgov comes to help. Freak with it, now defended by Mozgov. Freak kicks to Butler. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Butler's got 6.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Mozgov a screen on Rose. Meeks inside the three-point line. And there's another one for the Pistons.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
They grab their own miss. Noah. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. Detroit's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Jackson and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Andre Drummond is out there with Bargnani. And it's Gay in at the 3, the small forward. That gives them the lead. And the Pistons lead by 2.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Rose passes to Freak. Elbow shot is on the way. Detroit with the rebound.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Warriors just played phenomenally. He had 40 points and was his usual self on the glass, grabbing just about any missed shot that came off the rim. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play. He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
And stolen by Freak. And now Rose running the floor all by himself. Now the dish to Freak. Pass to Chalmers. He kicks it to Freak. Good, and it's Chalmers with the assist that time. Chalmers has got 5 assists in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Caldwell Pope. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy baskets.
You know, one other thing that's clear is how well they're burying their jump shots here in the early going.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for Chicago.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
On the wing, Jackson, defended by Chalmers. Ilyasova against Gay. Jackson has the open look. No good on the 3.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort. Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
To the inside. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut to just one on the basket from Bargnani.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride. Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Here's Jackson. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Caldwell Pope. No good from outside. The Bulls leading by 3. Rose dishes to Freak. Here's Chalmers. And it's Gay with the rebound. Detroit's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. He dishes it to Drummond. 1:29 left in the first half. This is his second trip to the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good. So Chicago. And the first half comes to a... And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
I tell you what, though, it's going to be important to see if they can slow him down in the second half, because so far they have not had anybody that can disrupt his rhythm down low.
Well, how about guys mixing up the looks? I mean, bump him out a little bit, front him, double him, anything to try to get him off his rhythm.
Last game for the Bulls, they picked up the W against Golden State.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Freak in at power forward. Butler and McDermott filling out the perimeter. Chalmers is out there at Pau Gasol. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Shot, high post. Detroit with the rebound. Jackson with it. Pass to Drummond. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And looking now at some numbers for Rudy Gay. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. 14th in field goal percentage, and he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And, you know, you mentioned it, one of the more efficient scorers in the game. He challenges defenders with his bravado and his swagger. And more often than not, he prevails.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Count the bucket. 26 points for Freak.
Great awareness by Mario Chalmers on that feed.
Jackson kicks to Gay. Drummond sets the screen for Gay. Inside, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Count that one. Caldwell Pope's got 5.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time. And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now here's Jackson. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Gay outside. Shot clock at 5. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Freak's got his 4th rebound in this one. Butler attacking, and that one's good. And now a 6-point Chicago lead.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Jackson passes to Gay. With the teardrop. Tries yet again, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
To the middle, there's Freak. Can't hit. Good D by Drummond.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Bargnani. Rebound by Butler.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Chalmers dishes to Freak. Back to Chalmers. Here's Freak. That's good, and so Chalmers with the assist. That's now 32 points for Freak.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Bargnani has screen on Butler. Jackson kicks to Bargnani. That is good. Bargnani's got 8 points.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
Now here's McDermott. Here's Freak. Great touch on the 16-footer. Freak's got 12 points here in the second half.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Gasol. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And Chalmers kicks to Freak. Shoots from 12. No luck. And Detroit the other way now.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Gay.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Reggie Jackson.
1:04 left in the third. Gasol is screen on Jackson. Here's Freak. Rebound Andre Drummond.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Now here's Gay. He has 6. Gasol with the steal. Chalmers against Jackson. Here's Freak. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Freak's got 14 points now in the second half.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
To the paint. Here's Drummond. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. So far tonight, he's gone 4 of 6 at the line. And he can't get the first one.
With all the chances he's been getting, it's got to.
Pistons trail by 11. And Detroit looking at who they've got. Jackson is out there with Johnson. Then there's Festus Ezeli. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Mozgov in at the 4. Now here's Johnson. 6 to shoot. Gay kicks to Mozgov. From 8. Detroit, no good that time either.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Rose passes to Freak. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. 38 points for Freak.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Jackson up top, defended by Chalmers. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
From 10 feet out, another miss by Mozgov. The Bulls leading by 15. Rose kicks to Freak. He feeds it to McDermott. Nailed from three-point land.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Mozgov. The feed to Ezeli. Makes it off the glass.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Chicago has gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. And it's Freak missing. Pistons trail by 16. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
From deep, Johnson. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Freak's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Out left to the wing. Lets it go. And he can't bank that one in. Detroit's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Jackson kicks to Ezeli. Gasol with the steal. Chalmers dishes to Rose. Now here's Freak. D right on him. McDermott, no one around him, and he's good on the 3-ball. McDermott's got 6 points in the quarter. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the ball game.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Derrick Rose. Detroit also making some changes. Drummond's checked in for Festus Ezeli. Bargnani comes in for Mozgov. And it's Caldwell. Pope in for Johnson.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
The Bulls leading by 17. Chalmers passes to Freak. Feeds to McDermott. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category.
Here's Jackson. Following the basket by Doug McDermott. The drive by Jackson. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bulls.
And the big difference here was accuracy behind the three-point line, Clark.
Well, they started spraying them from deep, and then it spread out the defense, and they had all the looks they wanted.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I'd have to believe the sweep will be in order.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Freak. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Chicago with the ball, following the bucket by the Pistons, and that one's good. Freak's got 42 in the game.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Jackson kicks to Bargnani. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Gay. Softly drops in the floater.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Here's Freak. Misses, and he wants that one back. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin.
Men amongst boys tonight.
Well, gentlemen.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team. And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure.